So what's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. My name's GRIZZ. Today we're going to be doing a Black Ops 4 commentary focusing on a new gaming console that's cloud-based from Google. This is called Google Stadia, and I feel like it's very important that we take a look into this as we move forward here into 2019. The days in which you had to upgrade a console for another one, say an Xbox 360 to an Xbox One, are no longer. Google has stepped in, and exclusivity might become a thing of the past. So what is Google Stadia? Let's talk about it. According to IGN, Stadia is not a piece of hardware. It's a streaming platform meant to bridge across devices and provide players instant access to their games. This also integrates YouTube capture, streaming, and sharing. How? Well, it's very simple, by the Google Chrome browser. Simply by having this browser gives you access to Google Stadia. So you can see how big of a threat this is to PlayStation, to Sony, to Microsoft there at Xbox. You can see how this is a very, very big deal. Now I want to bring up real quick the thing about platforms. We have platforms with Xbox, we have platforms with PS4, and of course we have PC. But those platforms do require upgrades. PC is kind of the long-lasting one that doesn't require you to actually go out and buy a new console. You just upgrade your PC, keep that going. Update your certain apps that you have on your PC, keep going. But right now we're seeing a means to an end when it comes to exclusivity for certain consoles, Xbox and PS4. Why even buy a new console when we have this? The thing about Google Stadia is that there is no price or release date yet. We know that it's launching 2019 in US, Canada, UK, and Europe. And we're going to have features starting at 1080p, eventually into the future reaching 8K. Which is kind of hard to imagine, but there are controllers, 3 different sets of controllers, well, 3 different colors. It's the same controller, and this one here is going to give you better access to all abilities. And I mean that by every single monitor that you're using, this controller will work for, whereas other controllers might run into issues. This is the Stadia controller. There are no details about VR integration or subscription details that were offered, no pre-order information, so that's what we know right now on Stadia. It was just merely announced. This announcement is amazing. As technology evolves, things get simpler. This is something we can absolutely agree on. And if we can get rid of the idea that we have a console and we can just move anywhere we want, whether it be a cell phone, a PC, laptop, even a TV screen, that smart TVs that have Google Chrome, you simply can just connect to the games by logging into your profile. To have that ease of access is the next level in evolution when it comes to technology, and I think the proper place for a lot of us to be going, especially if you don't have a lot of money. And something we've come to terms with on Black Ops 4 especially is exclusivity doesn't solve any problems. In fact, it creates more problems than anything, and cross-platform is something that's needed in a lot of games. And the differences between Xbox and PS4 will always be that difference in them not getting along and cross-platform not being available. This, I believe, is bridging that gap across multiple sets of devices, the same sort of technique that Fortnite used. I'm not sure if Microsoft's already adopted Google Chrome. I think they still have Microsoft Explorer, the big E. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've used that browser. They really don't have really good updated information on what Microsoft's using. We're talking about platforms here, long-lasting platforms, and if you have browsers that are actual internet, people can rely on that platform even if their power goes out. Imagine you're playing on your console and your power goes out. Your console goes down, you just aren't playing anymore. But if you're connected through your cell phone, through the 5G that's going to be in the air, you know 5G's coming. It's 2019. So if you can stay connected, even though your power went out, you still have 5G connecting your cell phone to the experience. You can simultaneously pull out your cell phone and continue gaming. So I'd like to know down in the comment section below, what are you guys thinking on Google? Their new platform, Google Stadia. Where do you feel about this? Do you feel like it's becoming a monopoly? They're just going to take over the whole gaming industry? How do you feel exactly about this? If it's cheap enough, I don't see why all of us would upgrade our consoles anymore. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of in favor of this, but I'm also a little weary. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section. We'll continue this conversation, possibly in another video in the future. Viollent out.